It was about after my 4th chemotherapy treatment. I had been trying to do everything on my own, stay the strong mom, take care of the kids, and go through treatment at the same time. And I was at home alone by myself on a Friday night, just exhausted, that I pulled out the folder that had the information for the Pink Ribbon Girls, and I called the number. And it was really the first time through this entire journey that I talked to someone who understood exactly what I was going through.
We were able to care for my parents at home. Actually, both my parents were passing away of cancer at the same time.
I hadn't known anyone that had experienced cancer. I didn't know what it meant to have these different stages. I mean, I was just really naive about the whole thing. And, you know, for the first few weeks, I was just concerned about this newborn baby, and I had a 1-year-old at home, and my teenager, my husband, I mean, just family stuff. And I was immediately led to the Pink Ribbon Girls of Dayton, which were just kind of getting started.
When children lose their moms, it's definitely not easy. And it's you don't understand, and you do ask why. But it feels so good knowing that we helped them the best we could through a fight that they didn't choose.
We really want to focus on healing the person and their family so that they can get well. When you are diagnosed with cancer, and if you do have a support system, even the people with the best support systems, it's a lot. It's a lot for your friends, it's a lot for your family. So I think we step in and we fill in where maybe your family and support system can't always do that, or else give them a break so that they can focus on you when you need it the most.
We have such a broad reach of support for young women. It's just such a great way to say, I had breast cancer when I was 30. I'm 20 years out now, and look at me. You know, I beat breast cancer, and it doesn't have to define who you are.
When my daughter was diagnosed with cancer 8 years ago, the community and her family and friends provided meals, transportation, help with her children, and they never gave up on her the whole time she was in treatment. That made me want to be involved in something that does the same for other people who don't have as much support.
No one travels this road alone, and we try to encompass that in every single aspect of the way. We provide meals, childcare, transportation, and house cleaning free of charge.
We help women and their families on a day-to-day basis with support and these free services. And it's just touches my heart when we hear back from these women that say, gosh, Tracy, I could not have gotten through my breast cancer without Pink Ribbon Girls.
What distinguishes our meals from what is currently available in the market is that ours are actually nutrient-dense meals. They're based on a contemporary model of nutrition that is proven to positively affect the cancer struggle and other diseases.
People appreciate things that are the little things so much more than they do whether or not our $5, $10, $1,000 million goes to research. They want to know right now they're getting a meal.
We're going to up our sales. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah.
Like children, it takes a village to raise children. It takes a village to get through cancer. There is no, I can do this on my own and I'm going to be all Miss Independent. You really have to rely on other people. And for those people who know me, I am Miss Independent, so this was a very humbling experience for me. So one of the things that I want to do is help other people as a result of what I have experienced. And that's one of the main reasons why I'm involved in Pink Ribbon Girls.
My mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it ended up, cancer took her life a few years ago. So once I found out what the organization was about, it was a very easy choice for me to do whatever I needed to do to help them.
It's clear that if they have an organization like the Pink Ribbon Girls to rely on, that the process that gets them from the consultation through surgery, through their follow-up, to the completion of their care, which sometimes is a year, year and a half, or even 2 years down the road, makes much more sense to them. So I think it's extremely important that you have an organization like the Pink Ribbon Girls to help them through that.
They asked to paint a truck pink, and I was like, I'm not sure about that. But as we investigated Pink Ribbon Girls and what it means and how we raise money with the truck is donating $1 for every yard that goes through those mixers, and we have 2 of them.
In October, we change our packaging to pink with white diamonds on our half-loaf varieties and our 24-ounce breads, and it really pops off the shelf.
Our hot pink t-shirts, our colors are purple and gold. That's our, our logo and all of our colors. But you see, these guys showing up to clean your windows in a hot pink t-shirt. It's a conversation starter, and that was something that we thought was a great conversation that you want to have with people, just raising awareness.
When we think of it and how it helps so many women that are suffering, and we know the suffering firsthand that people experience, it just is, we just can't say enough good things about it. So that's why we want to put Pink Ribbon Girls on our truck and make it pink and really get the word out.
There's a lot of good organizations that look at cures and treatments, but I don't see as many that focus on the support of the family that's fighting this disease. The Pink Ribbon Girls offers a great service that not only helps out the person that's actually fighting it, but the family that's fighting it along with them.
Well, the Pink Ribbon Girls just needs to keep doing what they're doing because they are making a difference in a lot of people's lives. And I know those of us who've decided to join on board for this will be right there with the Pink Ribbon Girls to see this through.
I think cancer, you play dirty and you don't play fair. You don't have any rules. You're sneaky and you are not a blessing. I've had a lot of wonderful things come into my life after going through this experience, but I wouldn't wish this experience on anybody.
If I could look cancer in the eye, I would say that there are organizations like Pink Ribbon Girls, and there's a network of providers and a community that will fight every step of the way to make sure that hope prevails. And it might not always be hope for a cure, but cancer's days are numbered, whether through a cure or whether through a dignified death. Hope will always be a part of what we fight for.
I mean, cancer sucks. I mean, if you can put it in just a couple words, cancer sucks, and it's not fair. It affects anyone at any time. Obviously, nobody wants to deal with that.
Bring it. That's what I think. That's what you have to say to cancer. Says we're going to win. You can bring it, but we're going to win.
As far as the people that we have behind us, our corporate sponsors, our community partners, just our friends and family, I just want to say a huge thank you for what you've done. Whether it's your time or your talents or your treasure, the way that you've been able to support Pink Ribbon Girls really is helping us be who we are.